Hey, it's Meat Sandwich from the Boris and Robin Show. It's time to take a look at the box office this weekend with Meat at the Movies. So first there's this movie called Gold, which stars Matthew McConaughey, and it's a little weird because I feel like I have been hearing things about this movie for a little while, but now that it's out, it's just kind of being dumped without much fanfare. I think it was originally going to be trying to get nominated for some Academy Awards, but the studio may have realized it wasn't quite good enough to do that, so it's just kind of being quietly released this January. This movie is about a businessman who teams up with a geologist to find gold in Indonesia, and Matthew McConaughey looks like he went all in with this performance. He's wearing a bald cap, he's got a fat suit on, but reviews have been pretty underwhelming so far. And then there is A Dog's Purpose, a movie about a dog that keeps getting reincarnated as a different dog every time he dies, and maybe he learns a little something about life along the way. I think this looks terrible, sappy, corny, and totally pandering to people who like dogs. This movie also hit upon some controversy recently when a video leaked out about what appeared to be people on set abusing one of the dogs, forcing it into the water to film one of the scenes. So animal lovers may want to think twice before seeing it. In any case, I know a lot of people who can't handle it when dogs die in movies, and this one asks you to watch that dog die 5 times, so I don't know, that seems like a little bit too much to ask. But then finally, there's Resident Evil The Final Chapter, which is the 6th and supposedly last movie in the Resident Evil series. Mia Jovovich is back, and so is director Paul W.S. Anderson, and that's pretty much, you know what you're getting with these Resident Evil movies at this point. I've never been a big fan. I saw the first 2, and was just kind of bored by them. The new video game's actually out too this week, so it's a pretty big week for Resident Evil fans. I'm more interested in whether this will actually be the final chapter, because if something is titled The Final Chapter, it's almost never actually the final chapter. You got Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare, which was the 6th Nightmare on Elm Street movie, and then there was 4 more after that. You got The Final Destination, which was followed up by another Final Destination. All these movies have sequels, and so I'm thinking this is more like the last one until the next one. So not a great weekend for new releases, but a lot of the Oscar-nominated movies are back in theaters too. I know Arrival's heading back into theaters, and Manchester by the Sea, and Fences. Jackie is expanding into more theaters, so there's a lot of options this weekend, despite the new releases. And until next time, we'll meet at the movies.